One thing I used to do when I was younger was my family, they all used to curse. This is what I did. 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 I got it now. I remember. So one day she took us to the mall. My aunt took us to the mall. She bought us some Skechers. She bought all of us Skechers. And at this time, we all like, fuck that, nigga. Iverson, Jordan, Nike. We like, come on, like, not the Skechers, B. My boys and them, they talking crazy. What is them on your feet, nigga? Skechers, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I know. These shoes is for white people. Like, that was the stigma back then. Like, only white people bought Skechers. It was like, I know. Like, they for white people, blah, blah, blah. And then they talking so crazy. Now I'm joining it with them. Like, man, fuck these dumbass shoes. All I hear is, what? Say it again? I said, what? Say what? No. Come over here and say it again. I was like, what? I didn't say nothing. Blah, blah, blah. Like, mom said, come in the house, yo. So now my grandmother, go ahead and say it. What was it that you said? What? Now they both. Say it. Go ahead and say it. Now my aunt pushing me.
She ready.
My aunt pushing me.
Your grandmother don't even know what's
going on.
She
has no clue. My grandma didn't even know.
Funny.
She didn't even know what happened. Yeah. She was just like, come on, say it. Say it. What was it? What was it?
Ready.
Whenever I seen this, whenever I say it. What'd you say? Say it. One more time. Say it. You didn't say fuck. Go outside and get a switch. Right now. Go outside and
$1 million pose with these $1 million flows. I ain't thinking about a deal, ain't $1 million no. Back up on my face.
Welcome back for another episode of The Mail Tuition. As always, it's your boy Dajon here with my co-host.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Kevaan. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of The Mail Tuition.
We back! Motherfucker. I've been in this gym. So
yeah, you bulking, but you keeping the agility.
I'm not flexing right now.
You not?
Do my arm look good, Mike? Because I'm not flexing right now. Let me, in the camera though. Like, can you see it in the camera? Today's topic, we are talking about children receiving ass whoopings or beatings.
Discipline.
Constructive or physical discipline. Back in the day versus today. And has it changed with millennials today?
Were you beat as a child?
What?
Scared as father?
Is that a real question? Abused. Yeah, don't lock my mother up, but yeah. What abused? I'ma just go get right to it. Yeah, bro, as a child, bro, my mom would beat us. Beat the fucking shit out of us. One time, yo, and I remember this distinctly. This is in kindergarten, yo. So whenever we got in trouble, my mom would pop off right there. Like, she has came to the kindergarten and beat my brother, my oldest brother, in the kindergarten for something he did. Beat his ass in the kindergarten in front of everybody. I had to go, like, me and Adrian had to go, like, bitch, what was you doing?
Like kindergarten?
Bro, I swear to God. I ain't say bitch, but I'm like, could you not? Like, stop! You know what I mean? So my mom usually pop off immediately when she hears that we did something bad. So she was like, okay, all right. So I get in the car, cool.
You thought you was
go
safe.
home.
You thought you was safe.
We used to drop our stuff and run right outside. My mom, so I dropped everything. I went right outside, playing cool. I'm in the clear. Get home. My mom's like, all right, everybody. Me and my brothers used to take baths together. All three of us be in the bath together. So she's like, all right, everybody, hurry up, come on, like let's go. And I don't know if she spoke to my brothers beforehand. Or
they set you up.
Oh, it was a setup. I don't know if she spoke to them beforehand or if she either told them ahead of time, like
they was like, nah, mom, I'm good. I ain't washing tonight.
Yeah. Yo, son, she either said, y'all hurry up and take your showers.
Don't get this washed. You got washed.
Or she said it was that. Washed. Bro, I'm telling you. Or she said, let him go alone. Or something so that we could shower separately. I forget how she did it. But in any event, I ended up in that tub dolo. Like, I was in there dolo, playing with my toys, splash, nigga, I'm wild. And that fucking curtain came back. And she beat the shit out of me. I'm talking with a belt, dog, in the water. Have you ever been slapped? Wet? Have you ever been slapped wet? Bruh, even if you in the pool playing and you playing in the water, you slap a nigga, alright, nigga, that's sting. It's sting, nigga. If you jump high enough and you splash in the water do a cannonball, that shit stings, bro. My mother beat my ass. I'm pretty sure I fell asleep in the water, and she probably had to pick me up. Bruh, whooped my ass. She would do it, bruh. It got to a point where we live with my aunt, bruh, and my aunt was just like, I'm not beating y'all. Y'all keep fucking up. I'm gonna call your uncle. My uncle used to jog. We all live in the same town. My uncle would jog from where he lived, which was, it wasn't crazy far, but it was far. Like, it wasn't OD far. He lived in these apartments, like on a main street in Franklin. But my aunt lived in the back, the neighborhoodish area of Franklin. And he jogged there, bro, to come beat us.
It's funny you saying that because it's niggas that really niggas be looking for the opportunity to whoop them on their ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be happy.
And I don't know why that is.
Like,
I don't know why that is,
I felt like,
bro.
I always hated when my mother used to tell me, it's gonna hurt me
To beat you.
more than it's gonna hurt you.
Right, like, but I'm hurting now. Like, what is you talking? I mean, you understand that now.
No, I don't.
I get it now. I understand it. I understand it.
No, I understand the thought of it. Like, I love you and I don't want.
I get the thought.
I don't want to see you hurting because you're my child.
Right.
So then don't fucking hit me.
Right. I definitely. Right. Honestly, when I do have kids, I'm not gonna beat them. I'm gonna make them stand in the corner. That drove me up a wall, and she was sitting there and make sure we was in the corner, looking and not moving, doing nothing. That is like some military shit.
Timeout is pretty bad.
But I feel like it's different types of timeout. Like, you could be in timeout, like, go to your room. Like, that's a timeout. Okay, I can lay on my bed and go to sleep. But no. Stand in the corner. Like, what?
Yeah, but see, it ain't even gonna be standing in the corner. It's gonna be standing in the corner and take these pile of books and hold them over your head.
Right! Get on! Yo, what's in the fucking corner, B?
For in my house, beatings was a real life thing. It was no joke, and it was like we had rules of engagement. Like, it was a real life. Like, my mother would look at me, right, and when she looked at me, I knew what that look meant. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it was like we was at somebody's house, people used to always rave, Kevaan is so well mannered.
Mm-hmm.
They used to be like, Kevaan is so well mannered, and it's only because I used to get my ass. I used to get beat. I believe. And so I would be terrified.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it would get to a point where like, oh, he never asked for anything. He never did. Nah, because I knew once my mother did this,
It was a wrap.
I was good. I used to get beat for crying for getting beat.
Word up.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even hitting you.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody said you beat me. I'm not even really hitting you. What?
I remember we would be out in public and I had a bad cry. Like, so you would think I was having like a panic attack or an asthma attack. Like,
Right. Oh, that's when
like,
the beat.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
when
I used to
beat
get
bad.
that beat. And so I remember distinctly, like, I was like 5 and my mother used to she loved department stores. She loved us. My mother loved. I used to be in the department store. I used to hate going with her. So I'd be the little nigga rolling around on the floor.
Right.
Going underneath. I was that motherfucker.
Really? I never did that.
I was by myself. So
Right,
we had brothers
right,
to play
right,
with, so
right,
I'm making
right,
up my own games.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Fact,
Playing,
fact.
jumping up in there. And my mother was like, boy, if you don't keep still.
Word.
And I'm like, all right. And
I don't even want to be here.
That only lasts like
2 minutes.
You know what I'm saying? 2 minutes. And I'm back
If that.
rolling on the floor.
Right.
What? My mother got a hold of me, took me in the back. My mother would never do it in public.
Right.
My mother's a private person, so she would never do it in public. She took me to that bathroom and wailed on me. I could not control it. Like, if I was...
I couldn't control it.
So I could not control it. I got back out there, this white lady, I kid you not, she was like, oh my God, are you okay? My mother looked at me again. What I was supposed to do? Stop crying? I couldn't stop. Yes. Yes. My mother looked at me again. I don't know how I did it. I was like, yo, I held it because I knew another one was coming if I kept going.
You already know.
Like, no gas. I stopped getting beaten. My last beating was when I was 7 years old. Mm-hmm. Because my last beating was that traumatic. It was that bad.
What did they team up?
I'm gonna tell you the story.
Okay.
Disclaimer. Full disclosure, this is a true story. I'm
like nervous for you, nigga. I done had
this
some
is
beatings,
100% fact.
Damn.
I am 7 years old.
Right.
And I didn't really know. So let me start like this. I was 7 years old. This, what we call it, used to be my father's pharmacy or whatever. I used to be upstairs. If I was upstairs, I had to do my homework or whatever. Then I would come downstairs and play with like my the employees or whatever. Like, cool. So I'm upstairs. I'm supposed to be reading this book. Now I'm the type of person I've always been like, if I'm disinterested or if I'm reading something, like reading puts me to sleep. Like I have to really be interested in the book or the topic or whatever. So I was reading and I was falling asleep, but I wanted to do my homework, so I wanted to read. And I knew grown people drunk this dark drink to stay up, right? Coffee.
Right.
My mother always told me, do not play with the stove, do not play with the microwave, do not play with the iron. I go over, put the water in the cup, go to the microwave, put the tea on for a reasonable amount of time to warm up, 15 minutes. I put this cup of tea in and
for 15 minutes.
And if you know anything about like, well, juice like cups wasn't like they wasn't like really. I mean, they had kid friendly cups or whatever, but I got the big. It used to be like these big plastic cups or whatever. So
15 minutes.
So I put it in there and I didn't. You know what I mean? I didn't know. I opened the door. You could see the plastic peeling off the cup because that's how hot the water is. You could see the plastic peeling off the cup. Right.
Not thinking.
Right?
Right.
So I grabbed the cup and immediately I'm like, shit, it's too hot, right? So I drop it on the floor. Now we don't have tile, we don't have hardwood. We have linoleum floor, right? So the hot water burns the linoleum floor. You got this burnt patch of linoleum sitting right in the corner. Right. I am shitting, bro. You ever get so nervous that your legs just start like you can't stop? I'm
ain't no way around it.
Nervous. I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? At this point, if I needed anything to wake me up, I'm up.
Right.
The adrenaline is kicking.
You don't need that tea no more.
I need to figure out how I'm gonna make this linoleum back. Like I need to put it back together.
Right.
I take the garbage can and put it over there. Right. Cool. That's my solution.
Right.
Put the garbage can over there. Cover it.
Right.
Nobody's gonna know.
Got you.
Come downstairs. I'm like, I'm not even
acting like it's a regular day. You don't even want to read no more.
Regular day, no nothing. I ain't reading. I'm playing. I'm like, alright, fuck it. You know what I mean? Cool.
I'm like reliving this story with you right now, and I'm like,
So,
my heart is so tell him to come upstairs.
Yeah, I forgot. I was just playing at that point. I forgot. I went upstairs and the first question was, can you get the garbage? And I'm like, so at this point, I'm cooking. I'm like, because I know if I get this garbage, it's a wrap. So I get the garbage, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's no way around it. I get the garbage or whatever. And she's like, why? Can you put it back where it is? I was like, nah, man, like, it's good. It's okay. It's okay right there.
That's where you gave yourself up.
So,
because you like, right. Instead okay, of just moving it right.
It's okay right there. So she's like, move the garbage or whatever. So I moved the garbage back to where it was. She says, what happened to the floor? She asked calm. So now as an adult, you know what I'm saying? I know she already knew we was there. She already knew we was there. She was like, what happened to the floor? I'm like, I don't know. You know, of course. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm like, wow, how did that happen? Or whatever. How did that happen? She smacked. When I tell you, like you laughing, but I'm like, look.
You mad now?
I'm low-key living.
You not gonna talk to her
You know what
no
I'm
more,
saying? I said, she smacks the shit out of me, right? She smacks fire out of me, right? I run to who I thought was my saving grace. My fault. I run down the stairs.
You ran downstairs.
Why we trying to kill me? He don't know what's going on.
He has no clue.
He got no clue. She calls him. I don't know. She obviously tells him what's going on.
Yeah.
So he walks me back upstairs. He said, "What happened to the floor?" I said, "I don't know, Daddy." He said, "What happened to the floor?"
Yeah.
I said, "I don't know, Daddy." I kid you not. He pulls down my pants,
What?
holds me by one leg upside down,
It just started.
and wailing, and I'm getting my ass beat to shit. What happened to the floor? I don't know. Why not just say what happened? Like, why do you keep saying you don't know?
At this point, you are knee deep in it. Like what?
This
boy's dick is out. His dick is out. If you listening to the story, his dick is out right now.
If you ask my mother if this story is true,
I already know.
She better not deny it. If she deny it, then I'm gonna get mad all over again.
So why do you keep saying I don't know?
Because I'm by the grace.
You just terrified at this point.
I'm terrified because I'm thinking it could get worse. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how much worse it could get, but
You ain't wanna find out.
So then I'm just like, yeah, I did it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did it. So they was like, what happened? Now they want to know what happened. So I tell them or whatever. So, but after that, I could barely move. Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you hurt.
I'm hurt all over.
Right.
I'm hurt all over. They're gonna tell me we didn't beat you because you burned the floor. We beat you because you lied.
You did. It was a mixture. They probably
I
want
don't
to admit
care.
the four. They didn't admit the four, but it was both.
I don't care.
Oh my God, that story just gave me a headache.
But no bull. That was the last time I got touched. Because after that, it was.
You wasn't doing nothing
I
wrong.
was, bro, like never. I've gotten like smacked. I got put on punishment.
Right.
I remember one time, like it got to a point where it was just like my mother couldn't hit me anymore because it didn't hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But literally, like after that, I didn't need to get beaten, bro.
Yeah, that was it. The room
What's
was
your
spinning.
worst beating?
My grandma send me outside. She said, Dajon, get a switch, bring it back in here. You already know what time it is. Boom. So I'm like, all right, cool. I go get like the smallest thing I can. She went outside. Boy, she brought back the tree, nigga. The tree, nigga. The tree, nigga. You ever seen, what is that Street Fighter? Where like the nigga got hella arms and he just...
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, literally...
You talking about E Honda from Street Fighter?
Definitely.
E Honda.
Yeah, I'm talking about Street Fighter, bro. When I tell you the room is moving, like I'm getting hit and I'm even trying to run, and she's catching me, like, and I keep getting hit, and to the point where I can't move because every time I feel like I'm moving and I'm trying to get away, I get hit. My aunt had to come stop her, but bro, whelps, legs on my arms, everywhere, and that.
So you know what's so crazy is it's funny. I was reading something on trauma and normalization, and it's funny because it was talking about like all the bad experiences that most people have, but particularly people in the black community, how we normalize trauma. So they'd be like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I grew up eating syrup sandwiches. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, that ain't about nothing. Like
It ain't normal, but we be making it.
Like that. It's not okay. That's the norm.
Sugar sandwich,
That's normal, whatever. Beatings was, I thought, the norm, right?
Right.
And so I remember thinking like, why get beat like everybody get beat?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember the first time that I realized that wasn't the situation, and it wasn't like it was high school. One of the dudes that played on our basketball team, my man's Mendoza, Alex Mendoza. I'll never forget, we was at his crib in Union City for his birthday party or whatever, and we was riding in the car. It was a few of us, and his mom was like, "Alex, don't do that." And he was like, "Shut the fuck up." And then when I tell you, my mouth dropped. I said, "No way!" And then she was just like, and I was like, me and my boy in the back, like, yo, like,
He about to die.
Like, yo, we get to the crib and it's a regular party. Nothing crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? And as we spent more time, we realized, like, yo, that was the thing. Like, he would talk to his mother all crazy.
Right.
And I was like, oh wow, people do this. Like, I would never. I wouldn't even fix my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time. I remember one time I thought I was getting cute or whatever. My mother asked me a question. I was like, "Not for you," or so. I said something stupid or something like that. And when I don't know what it was about a slap, but I guess because they wingspan could only, you know what I'm saying? Like they would wing it and I
go hard, bro.
But anyway, back to that point. It was just like. I didn't realize that wasn't the norm. I thought everybody just got beat. I didn't realize that it was an option. You know what I'm saying? Like for some people, like, and I think now more so than ever, especially with the way that laws play into it now with social services and diapers now. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's rules to how you beat their kids. There weren't rules before.
Think about
it was whatever goes. Now it's only okay if you have an open palm. Like if you have closed palm, you can't use objects.
If
like,
you think about this shit,
you're not supposed to hit your kid with a belt.
Name? Adrian Peterson beat his own son. They dropped this. This nigga couldn't play NFL games. This nigga was getting penalized for beating his own son, bro.
You can't do it.
Okay, but let me ask you a question. If the kid is yours, do you think you reserve the right to raise him how you want to?
Do I think?
Yeah.
Yes. But what does that mean? There has to be some standards put in place because you have people who are bad parents.
Right.
You have people who may have other things intact, you know what I'm saying? They may be good providers and all that other stuff, but they're abusive in other ways. You know what I'm saying? And so abuse, and especially when it comes to physical abuse, is heavily apparent in a lot of homes. And so you gotta be careful with that stuff. Well, you reserve the right, but there has to be a standard across the board. Right. And I think that's what they put in place. But the problem is that how do you
not cross the line?
How do you not cross the line? But like, how do you decipher? You know what I'm saying? Like
between what's too much,
what's too much, and what's not. You know what I mean? So
well, I could definitely and not finish your point.
No, I'm just saying, like, how do you decipher what's too much and what's not? And because what happens is you get all these undisciplined children. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting badass kids. You know what I'm saying? You get all these undisciplined children, and then now they in the streets. Undisciplined. Now they in the schools, undisciplined. And the parents,
I can tell you a part of that.
Half the parents don't do that, and then the ones that want to do something can't do something because as soon as they go do something, I used to work for Mobile Crisis. Yeah. So we used to get calls all the time, like, "Oh yeah, he called diapers on me." Yeah. I beat my child and I hit my child or whatever, or not even a school psychologist or a teacher would be like, "What's wrong, Billy?" Or "What's wrong, student?" Or "What's wrong, Jack?" Or "What's wrong, Raheem?" Whatever. And if the students say, "My mom hit me," teachers are obligated.
They have to say
something. Say something. Report. Funny because I think the way we look at children has completely shifted in the millennial generation. And what I mean by that is, before it was, when you have a baby or a child, it was like goo goo gaga. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now it's use words.
Right.
Talk to them.
We try to raise.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and so like the maturity level of the children now is way different from
They got cell phones.
You know what I'm saying? Like
These little niggas got cell phones.
iPads. They know how to
This
do all
shit
of
is
that.
crazy.
Like,
But they actually understand it. They actually understand how to use it.
At 3 and 4 years old, I was on Hooked on Phonics.
Hooked on, nigga, hooked on five. Bill
Yeah,
Nye
I
the
was on-
Science
I was on
Guy.
Hooked
We
on
had like simple shit. It's nothing for a kid
You know
to
what I'm
get
saying?
on the porn. Like straight off the phone. It ain't nothing for them to get too far. I'm going too far. Hey, today is nothing like before.
Nah, it's not.
It's definitely nothing like
It's not.
before. They don't beat the kids like, and honestly, and this is my personal belief. Like I said earlier, I do believe that you don't have to go as far as maybe our families went with us. I don't think you have to go that far to give somebody some stern learning, but I believe that you need something, bro. You can't.
Yeah, but
just...
here's the thing, right? It's crazy because, and again, I don't know the dynamic, and maybe it's because it's been normalized, but it was dope, or at least to me, I think it's kind of dope, the idea of that communal accountability. Like, if you did something wrong, it wasn't that your grandfather got you, it was that everybody else down the block got you before you even got home.
Right.
It was if you messed up, the teachers were beating you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We didn't live in that, but our parents.
That was a thing back then.
Yeah, that was the thing.
That was the thing.
They're actually looking to institute that.
Really?
Back.
To bring it back?
I gotta.
That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, it's not.
These
It's
little
not.
niggas got guns and not. No, it ain't gonna work.
These kids is fighting teachers.
Yeah, they fighting them.
Fighting
Don't nobody
teachers.
care, bro. And that's the point I wanted to touch on. But in short, it's nothing like how it used to be. And I think for me personally, my kids definitely gonna get their ass popped. That shit.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna stand in the corner. I'm definitely using hold the textbooks. I'm definitely using push-ups and
facts,
sit-ups and
facts.
6 inches and like,
Facts.
you know what I mean? Like 6 inches or sitting the chair. The chair.
Oh my God, the chair.
That is painful.
Now somebody pledged.
Yeah.
Yeah, now somebody pledged.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna pledge my kids.
Oh, facts.
Pledge my kids. Because it don't matter how fit you are. Those exercises.
Oh, you can't get around those.
They will always hurt.
You can't get around them.
They will always hurt.
Thanks for tuning in with us, man, for another topic. And this week, we definitely appreciate our fans so much. It's your boy Dajon. You know you can find me on Instagram at Dajon Be Trippin'.
You been getting fan love?
I have, man.
Yeah, you been getting people sliding in your DM.
Times are doing. I'm getting a lot of hey big heads now. It's like, but I'm good.
Was you good?
You wasn't talking to me last week.
Not
Yeah,
one.
yeah, man.
But you could take me out there.
You get. Fuck with your boy on Instagram at Dajon Be Trippin'. It's on Twitter. It's the same thing. DAJON BETRIPPIN. Twitter, Instagram. Holla at me.
Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Male Intuition. Boy, Kevaan. You can find me on IG, Tailored, TAILORED__. Find me on Twitter _Tailored_.
Follow our page, The Male Intuition, at The Male Intuition.
At The Male Intuition.
Holla at my our director's page, Red 19 Films.
It's litty. We got a lot in store for you. Stay tuned.
We appreciate y'all. We got some trips coming out.
Oh yeah.
We got some trips coming out.
Susan Cases.
We got Susan Cases coming out.
December 8th. It's litty.
One love, baby.
$1 million pose with these $1 million flows. I ain't thinking about a deal, ain't $1 million no. Back up on my face, I got $1 million glow. Sell your soul for some clothes, now you reaping what you sow. I've been kicking ass, I got $1 million toe. I be quarterbacking deals, that's $1 million pro. Keep your greasy weave off my couch, that's a no. The rugged's alpaca, that's $1 million throw. Pillow on the floor, disobeyed it, you can go. King D.